March Madness is here, and we find out which team you guys think will be NCAA champions.
We'll have much more on this in this episode of Grizzly News.
Welcome to the Grizzly News.
On this date in 44 BC, Roman dictator Julius Caesar was assassinated.
In his play, Julius Caesar, Shakespeare portrays Caesar being warned by a fortune teller when she gives him the ominous warning, "Beware the Ides of March." The Ides of March is the day on the Roman calendar that corresponds to March 15th.
Legend has it that Caesar was warned in real life by a fortune teller that would be assassinated on March 15th.
Caitlin, where would you go if you wanted to find out more about Julius Caesar and Shakespeare?
Probably the library here at SCMS.
That's right, and our librarian, Miss Gabbard, could help you with that. Logan recently caught up with Miss Gabbard to help us get to know her better.
You're hosting a dinner party. Who are 3 people, living or dead, you would invite and why?
Well, I think I would have to invite Miss Stephanie first. If I'm having a party, have to have her over. I might also invite Betty White because I love the Golden Girls and I think she would be a good time. And probably Harper Lee as my not living person. I think she lived a very reclusive life. I think it would be interesting to be able to ask her some questions.
What is your favorite book in the McGill Library Center?
My favorite book in here. I think my answer would vary depending on when you ask me, but I think for this year, Touching Spirit Bear would probably be my favorite book in here.
Would you prefer being a librarian over being an ELA teacher?
Ooh, that's a tough one because I really like parts of my job as a teacher that I get to do, and then there are parts of my job as a librarian that I wouldn't want to give up either. So that's kind of a hard one. I think now I like being able to have a foot in both of those places.
Who is your biggest inspiration and why? Tell us something that might surprise us about you.
You might not know that I have actually climbed a lot of mountains, and I've summited, I've climbed the tallest mountain in Rocky Mountain National Park, which is Long's Peak, and it's over 14,000 feet.
Thanks, Ms. Gabbard. We all appreciate your dedication to SCMS.
Trying to find a book to read or a movie to watch?
Here's Lily to look at some book and movie ideas in this week's entertainment segment.
This week we are taking a look at a book recommended by 8th grade student Kat Collins. The title of the book is called A Child Called It. A Child Called It is the account of author Dave Pelzer's life growing up in an abusive home. This book tells a personal story involving the emotional roller coaster of a boy just trying to find a loving family. It's part of a 3-book series. The other titles are A Lost Boy and A Boy Named Dave. Next up, a movie that came out last Friday is one that some of you may know, King Kong, Skull Island. This reboot from the King Kong franchise follows a team of explorers to an uncharted Pacific island called Skull Island, where creatures are supposed to live. Kong shows up to let everyone know that he is the king of Skull Island and top of the food chain. Will they survive to tell their story? Will beauty win the heart of the beast? You have to see the movie to find out. King Kong Skull Island is rated PG-13. Next, coming out this Friday, is the remake of Beauty and the Beast. The look is different, but the story is the same in this live-action adaptation of the Disney animated classic. Belle is taken prisoner by a beast in its castle when she befriends the castle staff and learns to look beyond the beast's hideous exterior, allowing her to recognize the kind heart and the soul of the prince that hides on the inside. Beauty and the Beast opens in theaters Friday and is rated PG. That's all for entertainment today. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Lily. I'll have to go see those movies.
In addition to movies and books, there's a lot of other exciting things going on at SCMS.
Here's Gavin with a look at sports and other activities from the past week.
Thanks, guys. Don't forget about Parent Involvement Night tomorrow night at 6 with free food at 5:30. It'll be a great opportunity to learn about your classes. 8th graders will be able to learn about their high school classes tomorrow night also. Boys baseball has officially started. They lost their first game Friday night at Marion County. Competition play for drama is this weekend in Lexington. Good luck, guys. The academic team went to the state competition on Monday. Jonathan Antonelli and Emma Parnell finished in the top 20 for individuals. We'll have more info next week. Finally, the March Madness seedings are official. The 1 seeds are Kansas, Villanova, Gonzaga, and North Carolina. The 2 seeds are Louisville, Kentucky, Duke, and Arizona. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Gavin. Good luck, everybody.
Since March Madness is here, we decided to get your opinion on the tournament and get your picks.
Here's Gavin and Logan with this week's In the Halls.
So who's your favorite NCAA team?
Kentucky.
Okay, who do you think to win? Who do you think is going to win the national championship, and why do you think they're going to win it?
Kentucky. Because they're my favorite team.
My favorite NCAA team is Kentucky, but I think that Kansas is going to win it because they play together as a team.
Who's your favorite college team?
Kentucky.
Who do you think is going to win the national championship?
I think Kentucky's going to win the national championship because Monk and Fox are the best backcourt in college.
Who's your favorite college basketball team?
Kentucky.
Who do you think is going to win the national championship?
Kentucky.
Why?
They're number 2 seed right now.
Who's your favorite college basketball team?
Louisville.
Who do you think is going to win the national championship?
Kentucky, even though I don't like them, but they're really good.
Who's your favorite college basketball team?
Kentucky.
Who do you think is going to win the national tournament?
Kentucky because they're good.
Who's your favorite college basketball team?
North Carolina.
Who's going to win the national tournament and why?
Kentucky, I don't like them, but they're good.
Thanks, guys, and thanks for watching, everyone. That's it for us today. See you next week.
See ya.